I'm going to be honest. Don't look for no pardon from Donald Trump, because a lot of people asking, will Donald Trump pardon Diddy? Here's your answer from me. No, he's not going to pardon Diddy. Nah, he ain't going to do nothing for Diddy. Nope, not the way Diddy started talking about Donald Trump. Yeah, I must be forgot the way he started talking about Donald Trump, knowing that he had this hovering over his head. Yeah, Zip ain't alive no more, but guess what? We don't need Zip when you got sweet old people telling it, like talking about the confession. Yeah, Diddy, you gonna be just like little dirty Dirk. Well, little Dirk is locked up in the federal jails for. Little Dirk is locked up in federal jail for murder for hire. And they're trying to connect the dots to see if Diddy hands are dirty with the Tupac Shakur's assassination, you guys. Yeah, Diddy thought he couldn't be stopped.
30 party. Both is crazy. Yeah. We number one, you heard? Yeah. What's nah, that's lit.
What's up, boy?
Goody. We outside.
I'm so proud of you.
How we did that?
So
though?
proud of you. That was God's work.
Jeez.
That was God's work.
Nah, that's really God.
Nah, but that's also our work. You know what I'm saying? You put in that hard work. I'm proud of you.
Yes, sir.
I had to put in that hard work. They tried to stop me.
They never gonna stop us. Can't stop. Won't stop.
Oh! I was looking for you at the crib.
It was good.
Can't stop, won't stop what? Can't stop, won't stop what, Diddy? Okay, let's put this fair use banner and fair use disclaimer banner at the bottom. I play this. Keefe D, bruh. Okay, all right.
Rap icon Tupac Shakur, he has filed a motion to dismiss his case. Attorneys for Dwayne Keefe D. Davis just filed that motion yesterday. With the new filing, it comes just about a month before the ex-gang leader is supposed to stand trial. News 3's Andrew Nomura joins us live from outside the Regional Justice Center. And Andrew, this case sounds a lot like the Bill Cosby case from years ago.
Yeah, cases that seem similar, but a little bit different. But Davis's attorney, Carl Arnold, says that the reason why he filed this motion to dismiss is because with these 27 years between the time of the shooting death of Tupac Shakur, well, this really violates his client's constitutional rights. You got to remember that this was back in 1996 when Tupac Shakur and Suge Knight were riding down Koval and Flamingo there near the Las Vegas Strip when a gunman opened fire from another car, killing the 25-year-old rap icon. 27 years later, police arrested Keefe D. Davis, a grand jury indicting him on murder charges. So that leads us to Monday's filing to dismiss. Attorney Carl Arnold says in his statement, or his reasons why of his dismissal, this filing of the motion, the lack of timely prosecution, failure to provide corroborative evidence, and failure to honor immunity agreements granted by the state. In a nutshell, and I'm going to put all of this in layman's terms, he basically says that the state of Nevada delayed the prosecution, causing harm to Davis's ability to defend himself. He also states that witnesses are deceased and critical evidence has been lost, impairing the fairness of this trial. And then he says Davis's talk with federal authorities back in 2008. Well, they violated that, what's called a proffer agreement. And then he goes on to state in this statement that says, in part, we are steadfast in our commitment to justice and the rule of law. The prosecution has failed to justify a decades-long delay that has irreversibly prejudiced my client. Moreover, the failure to honor immunity agreements undermines the criminal justice system's integrity and seriously questions this prosecution. We are confident the court will see the merits of our arguments. And now Davis's hearing for this motion to dismiss this case is scheduled for January 21st. He is still set to...
Child, let me like this video because I don't watch nobody's stuff without liking it. Especially if I watch it past a minute, I'm liking it. He told on himself. He handled the handled the gun. He was accessory to the crime. This is a joke. There is no statute of limitations. Murder. Show Liz. Remember how they came and picked up them people who they thought was in the Nazi back in the days? Child, they were old in wheelchairs, and the feds did not give not one middle finger. They was old, like they was knocking at the graveyard. The graveyard was just about to and let them in. Let's not forget it. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, some just got locked up recently. Let's pull up Nazis found in USA locked up. I can show y'all that. Free Keefe D. Yeah. Free Keefe D. Keefe D told on himself. Keefe D can't blame no goddamn going back. Keefe D told on Keefe D. That's right. Let's pull a picture of Keefe D. Yeah, you told on you. Nobody tell on you, bro. Yeah, like somebody went in there and they was the the voice behind the proffer agreement. No, you went in there, then you was on your high horse. That money was coming so good. Yeah, it was. That money was coming in. That money was coming in. Look at here. Yeah, the nice shades. Those shades look nice on him. Don't he look different? I mean, Keefe D, I ain't gonna lie, he was using his money up. Now, why? It looked like he was using it wisely. Keefe D looked like he was due for a goddamn ribeye steak with mashed potatoes, with gravies, with onions and mushrooms in it, honey, with you a goddamn dinner roll. Keefe D is hungry. Y'all ain't see how they showed his damn not the flip-flops, not the
anything for them dudes, Yeah, he's having before, before Jay. Yeah, before Jay. So you can see Suge getting up on stage, making fun of Puffy. Yeah, because that was like the thing that started. That was triggering everything. Before anybody got shot. That was a lot of disrespect. Yeah, that was disrespectful. I know he said it at that room in Anaheim and a couple of times at Greenbacks. Okay. Okay, so just that he didn't recall. Shoot. Yeah, when T-Mac told me that Zip got the money, oh, man. So he tells you seriously, man, I need to get rid of this guy when he's looking at you in the eyes and he's like scared. Yeah. He's scary, dude. Now you would have to conversation with this man, I mean, we ain't got no pistols, man. Got no pistols. Okay, so he says, you tell him we'll do it for $1 million, and he's like, okay. I'll do it for $1 million. He agrees to shake on it or something like that. What happened? He like, man, we wiped there quick. It's nothing. So he said it. Who brought up the amount of $1 million? He did. Puffy did it. Okay. Wasn't you? No, it wasn't me. You call anybody? You call Jeff? And the next day, he was like, this all good, we got that. It's all we. He said, was that right? Okay. Yeah. Then he called while we were in the Wait. So Zip called you and said, is that maybe at the Halloween place. I mean, it was Halloween place. He said, you said the Halloween place in Sheridan, LA. Yeah.
thing if you wake up the next morning.
Hello. Let's see if we could find that video when Keefe D got locked up. Yeah, Keefe D gets locked up. Yeah, Keefe D got locked up. I said, you know, I am gonna come out that today. Yeah, I am. No, I don't want this to look like this. Before I even share this tab, it's already messing up. Come on now. Keefe D got locked up in jail, bro. They came to pick him up. Ooh, child. They came for Keefe D. Keefe D thought he could not smart them people. You think you gonna tell them people this stuff for all these goddamn years, and they not gonna take you up on your offer. They not gonna take you up on your offer. Let me see something. I know it should be. I think they had it. Yeah, he got locked up. I remember when they came and scooped his behind up, like 31 flavors. Look, right here, we can play this. Right here, this is beautiful. Okay, let's share this tab. Keefe D on Mount got him where he's at. No doubt about it in my goddamn mind.
More information about what a grand jury saw before they decided to indict Dwayne Keefe D. Davis in the murder of Tupac Shakur nearly 30 years ago. Thank you so much for joining us. Live at 5, I'm Trisha Keene. Channel 13 has obtained newly released video and photos, part of the evidence seen by the grand jury. And our Brian Horwath has more on what it all means.
It's becoming more apparent that Dwayne Keefe D. Davis likely talked himself into his own indictment nearly 3 decades after the murder of Tupac Shakur. We now know more evidence considered by a Clark County grand jury in returning an indictment against Dwayne Keefe D. Davis. It consists mainly of Davis's own words gathered over the past few years from interviews he gave.
I got no reason to lie.
In various public forums on YouTube and in an autobiography, Davis described the events that brought down the rap legend.
Y'all need to come buy my book. Compton is a street legend. It's a good read, man. It's nothing but the truth.
Davis admitted to being one of 4 people in the infamous white Cadillac that fateful September night. He says his crew noticed Tupac because the rapper was hanging out of the front passenger side window of a black BMW driven by Suge Knight along Flamingo Road near the Strip.
Shit, he had half his body out the window. Yeah.
Contrary to what gang member Denvonta Lee told the grand jury, jurors heard Davis claim in an interview with Urban City TV it was Orlando Anderson, his nephew, who shot Shakur on September 7th, 1996.
He gave the gun to Orlando, and Orlando shot Tupac and Suge.
Yeah, he did his thing, yeah.
Davis also said after the shooting, his crew went back to their Strip hotel to pop bottles.
Did nobody know but us 4 that was in the car?
The other 3 men in that car with Davis are now all deceased, and investigators say it's unlikely Davis would have ever been arrested if he hadn't opened his mouth.
Orlando, not to tell nobody, right?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
I said, on this type, you can't be telling nobody. That's the only way you're going to stay free.
Davis is said to be arraigned on a single charge of murder.
How you gonna tell somebody not to say something? That's the only way you gonna stay free. But yeah, here you is running your mouth. Let's go to this right quick, and I'm getting ready to get up on that. I want to thank everybody for coming on over to the Velvet is Balanced Energy channel. Fair use. This is coming from Long Crime.
All right, you ready? Hey, Keith, Metro Police, come over here. Hey, Metro Police, come over here, all right? Thanks, buddy. One over here.
And that's when he knew it was over for good. Yeah, Diddy, your day is coming because guess what? We have reason to believe that this particular person might be testifying against you. Who is that person, y'all may ask? Him, right here.
Instead, the man accused of being Diddy's drug mule was arrested for drug possession, as this body cam video, first obtained by 7 News, shows. TMZ reports all of the jet charter companies Diddy used will receive subpoenas. They want to see who was on those planes and where they went. The flight manifests could be big for investigators, especially if anyone who filed recent civil suits against Diddy were on board. That would mean passengers could be contacted and interviewed. Anyone who flew with Combs, celebrity friends included, could be contacted by officials conducting a probe